guys, welcome here to our YouTube channel, Jogos do Mundo, dedicated to especially competitions of board games. And we are very close to the second edition of our Carcassonne Portuguese League. And we have today someone very important, someone that has a lot of expertise in Carcassonne competitions, is Ralph Querfurth from Germany, the first and only, if I'm not mistaken, 5 times champions of Carcassonne. Is it right, Ralph?
Oh, it's 4 time. Yeah. So, yeah, but still, I think yeah, I'm very quite proud and lucky and happy about this. Yeah.
Okay, so Ralph, it was we need to understand a little bit the story behind the Carcassonne competition. So, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2006 or 7, the first edition, no, Ralph?
Yeah, 2006 there was the first like real World Championship. Before there was some kind of international championship where like you could qualify for also internationally, but from 2006 on it was the first time that there were like individual national championships and then a real World Championship. Yeah.
Just go behind a little bit. How it was your life 20 years ago, Ralph? What you made part of competitions, but the board games, it was your business or nothing like that?
At 2006, board games weren't my business yet. It was like my biggest hobby, which started or restarted really when studying. So, and I encountered Settlers of Catan and Carcassonne and a card game called Tichu and many other games. And like especially Carcassonne somehow catched me and caught me and got me into this competitive board gaming.
So you start to be part of it. We can see here some photos of the first years of the competition. You are there. And
Yeah.
how it was?
Well, I started playing Carcassonne in 2001, like at the end of the year, and that was the year when it came out. And back then I learned about it like online. There was a site called Brettspielwelt.de. It's still available, but today, of course, the Board Game Arena is the more like common one players use. But back then, this was like the digital place to be to play board games also internationally. And I played really thousands of games online back then. And 2003, there was the first international championship for Carcassonne. And I had also already played before, like many games, and I was very ambitious to play this there. But it took until 2006 when there was this German championship and the World Championship that yeah, I was lucky enough and like to win the championships.
Okay, and so we understand that it's already 20 years have passed from that time, and it was interesting because at that period we have a version of the game, and now we have a different one. Also, they have been evaluating that. Do you think there is a difference? Well, for you maybe, but playing in terms of competition with the two versions?
I really was used, of course, to the old version, like 20 years for 20 years, and really to admit, the first time I really played with the new version was at the German championships, like this year, and I was a bit afraid that this could create some extra concentration that I would need to get used to this, but. Yeah, luckily it was not that a big problem. It looks different, and I still prefer the old version. I think there's of course the being used to it, and I think the streets or some other things are more clear in the old version. But of course I see that the new version is more colorful and a bit more playful, and therefore I guess it's better for the family gamers that are. Yeah, of course, the main target group for the game and not the the competitive players.
Maybe it's not a good idea to speak about your achievement in the last edition. Your the results were not so good. But do you think because you have that expertise from 20 years ago, do you think the strategy to play and try to win the game could be similar maybe 20 years ago, or for example now the players make more attention to some things of the game specifically?
For me, I know that I don't play that much like back then, and it's of course it's like I guess riding a bicycle, that you don't you don't lose the
skills.
So the skills, but still maybe probably you don't play like the extra perfect percentage that might be necessary. But this day with the World Championships, I think like all the luck I have had in past years, and I still, Carcassonne is a strategic game, but still
yeah, there is still
you need a
luck,
bit of luck. And for me it's a bit obviously like this day, like all the luck I got in the past years was compensated by huge bad luck at this one day. So on the whole, I think it's fine for me to have the balance.
You have already spoken about Catan, about Carcassonne. It's games, more than board games, that it's possible to make competitions about it. Do you think that there are also other games that you look at, that you like to play in a way on competition, for example?
Well, I think they're like playing competitively is the best way you play those games are usually 2-player games, because there you have the direct competition between 2 players, and there's no chance for king making, whether it's like on purpose or by bad decisions. And so the direct 1 versus 1 is I think the best way to play real competitive board games. And other games I could think of course, Azul is a great game that can be played really competitively. And my personal taste is that I like games where a bit of luck is involved. I don't prefer like games like chess. I have a huge respect for those games, but still I prefer some kind of luck, some kind of you don't know what, you cannot calculate everything.
Do you expect in next years to be present in more competitions, or this time is finished?
Well, I definitely plan to be back at the German Championships, having the title. I'm directly qualified, and I for sure would like to try again. But I'm realistic, and I know that there will be will be not like the biggest chance that I will win this again. I will try, but and then I will come to the World Championships, of course. But I don't plan that this will be like a sure thing. And I do play Carcassonne like nearly at least some turns each day. I'm playing with 2 friends like online, but I'm not on BGA like every day or playing hundreds or thousands of games there, Carcassonne, which I see others do. And so I know that the training for me is not like 20 years ago. I prefer a bit more playing more different kind of games. And as my job is also creating board games at a publisher, of course I play a lot, and I really like to play different kind of games. I really enjoyed not my results this year, but I totally enjoyed the community and the social meeting nice. So many people who are enthusiastic about Carcassonne, and that was really great. That was very that was another win for me, definitely.
Yes, it's really true. Okay, so Ralph, really thanks. Okay, and good luck for your work also. Thank you very much.
Thank you.